My name is Randal Pollard, and I've been struggling with addiction for about 15 years. So I never really had a problem getting sober. I always binged, and I had a problem staying sober. So I wanted my life to change. I was sick of my life. I was going nowhere, and I had so much promise, and I had so many things that I felt like could have been done, and my life wasn't just what it was, and I could have done so much more. And I felt like the step that was missing was me really tackling and battling and overcoming my addiction. So I really recognized it for myself. A really big thing was structure. And that's something I learned here. I learned how to structure my mornings. I wake up, I have my cup of tea, I go outside, just allow the sun, and I'm waking up early, and I go inside and I do some meditation, and it lets me I do like a little systems check. It helps me to like see where I am for the day, see what I need for the day, see what I don't need for the day. Make my breakfast, start with maybe do a little like 10 minutes of yoga, start to breathe, and then I go about my day. And I've also done about the same thing in the evenings. And for me, that brings me to my center. I sleep better, I feel better, I feel more centered, I feel like the Randal I knew when I was younger, you know? I'm not gonna say carefree completely, but like my cares, I can take care of all the things that I need to. Yes, I think planning and structure for me have been one of the biggest things I need, because I think the structure helps me to do everything, and I can plan my day out so I know what I have to do. I do suffer from anxiety as well, and so a lot of things build up for me. A lot of things when I have a lot of things, I just start wanting to avoid them. And then I learn that the more I avoid, the worse it gets. So by planning out what I need to do, I can look at things and start making my checklist. I check things off one by one by one. And every single check, I feel a little bit better. And so it kind of helps me to keep myself from going to a place where I feel like I need to use because I feel so overwhelmed. So I think one of the biggest things that I believe I've learned is one, and this is going to kind of seem like opposites, I guess. One, that I need to believe in myself. I know what the right thing is. I know where I belong. I know how much I'm worth. But I haven't been acting like that for years, you know. And every day I wake up and remember and remind myself of how I'm worth it. I'm worth my own time, my own love, my own space, and I wasn't treating myself like that. And that going forward, remembering that every single day makes a big difference, you know. And I've also learned that I can lie to myself, and it's important to have people around me that I trust, that will hold me accountable, and that will help me call me out on my own bullshit. You can't do this. We can't do this on our own. That's what I found a really great home group, a CMA home group, and I love those guys. And I remember joining the group and thinking they would be like, "Oh, we love this," and I was like, "Oh, I'm not drinking that Kool-Aid," and I'm totally drinking it because I understand that like we may have come into this world on our own, but we're not meant to be on our own this whole time. There are so many people that are going through my same struggle. It makes no sense not to have a group of people that I can rely on. Like, you're going to need somebody to talk to. You're going to need somebody to watch and understand where to go or how to fix something. You're going to need advice. And that support system, having my family and having those friends, because not every day I'm going to be able to do it on my own. I would look you directly in the eye and say your life doesn't have to be like this anymore. You don't have to be sad, you don't have to be alone, you don't have to be hurting, and you don't have to be hiding it from everybody you know. It really can get better, and it's hard, and I'm not going to lie to you, it is one of the most difficult things that I've done, and I never even understood why it was so difficult. But you have to honestly take that first step, which is looking into yourself and understanding that like your life doesn't have to be this way anymore. You don't have to go through that much pain. And it just takes the first step. Admit it. Come in and get help. And it's just it's a road, but we take it one day at a time. And it seems manageable, and we can do this. And you can do this. So my first goal, to be honest with you, is to continue doing my treatment plans, but I want to get a dog. I want to bring, I don't know why that's, I mean, I've been thinking about getting a dog for years, and I've just never trusted myself with another life like that. And I feel like if I continue like this, that's something I can trust myself with, and to have, I know that may seem something small, but for me it's a huge thing.